everyone, my name is Pew. Hi everyone, in this video I'll be reacting to one of the early uploads from the YouTube channel, the Game Theorists. I'm so glad that you came to my channel and I hope that you enjoy this video. This video is from back in 2014, so I think it's around 7 years ago. Let's start.
How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie.
PewDiePie!
I'm just gonna get right to it. I have some important news for you, bros. My videos aren't sending out properly to the sub boxes. YouTube is broken.
You're right, Felix. YouTube is broken, but not in the way you think.
And this is from 7 years ago. The development have changed dramatically since then, alright? Left the music, left the music.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory,
Hello!
where today the name of the game is YouTube. Because let's be honest, that's the only way that this theory could be housed under the guise of game theory. YouTube isn't really a game. I mean, if we're being completely honest, it is. Anything can technically be made into a game. Ask Mary Poppins.
Snap! The job's a game!
And it does have a leaderboard and things like that after all, but you guys are always a little bit picky about what game means. Like I did game show theory that one time and you guys were all like, man, this isn't really a game theory, but it was. It was, let's be honest. Can this show...
Game show, game theory!
just be a theory about something MatPat is interested in yet? Have I earned that level of trust with you? No? Okay, moving on. As loyal theorists may recall, because I've mentioned it a few times here, when I'm not researching the airspeed velocity of a flying elf boy attached to a chain, I'm helping other YouTube creators optimize their channel and grow their audiences.
So you want to watch YouTube?
At this point, I've worked with about 80 different channels, ranging from guys just starting out, hey there early Gaijin Goomba, to some of the bigger guys like Smosh and Miss Glamorazzi. But one thing I've seen time and time again is the belief that the YouTube sub box is broken. Verbal shorthand for the fear that if you're a subscriber to a channel, say the Game Theorists, you aren't being notified on your homepage of our latest videos, like the one you're watching now. And if you're just a casual viewer of YouTube, you might wonder why this is an issue. I mean, people miss episodes of TV all the time, skip tweets, Facebook posts, whatever, and I get that. But if you're a hardcore fan missing Zoella's latest OOTD, that's beauty talk for outfit of the day, it means you're behind, you're out of the loop. When I make a passing reference to Bat Cow when you missed my Lego Batman episode, you're not a part of that inside joke, which kinda sucks if I happen to be your favorite creator, which, you know, I would be totally okay with if I was. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I would be very flattered by that. But fandom is only part of the problem. Where the situation is dire is for us YouTube creators. A broken sub box is a huge concern since it means we're not getting shown to the people who willingly signed up to be notified of our content. Getting seen on YouTube is harder than ever today, so every subscriber is precious. Small channels because you need those people to help you grow, and big channels because this is now your life. Those people watching you is what keeps you fed and keeps the lights on. Subscribers give creators a sense of stability, which is important if you're trying to make this your job. And although this has always been a lingering myth among creators, when PewDiePie recently did a video on the subject, I thought it was time to tell you a bit about my theory. My YouTube theory.
My YouTube theory.
About why this happens. Now let me start by saying that even though this is my personal theory, this is far from a shot in the dark. In my work, I live in YouTube analytics, so I've crunched a
Oh my god, MatPat looks so young in the video. Hey, wow. I can say that because right now he's on that.
lot of data on this channel and other channels I've worked with, running experiments on everything from which side of the screen is strongest, left, to what color of annotation gets the most clicks. That's my little secret. But also big stuff too, like how frequently a channel should upload, which, when you think about it, is a pretty complicated question. You never get negative views on a video, so uploading more videos should get you more views, right? Except that's not always the case. For some channels, I've gone in and recommended cutting half the programming and seen the number of views double with half the videos. It seems impossible, right? And it would be if it weren't for a phenomenon I like to call subscriber burn. The reason why channels can have millions of subscribers, but sometimes have a really hard time getting a tenth of those people to actually watch their video.
Cat videos in the internet.
Let me explain using another website you might have heard of, MatPatIsHot.com.
Oh.
Sorry, wrong bookmark. Facebook. Facebook is what I was going for. That's still a popular thing, right? Well,
Of course, your Facebook will get bigger and bigger and bigger.
maybe not quite as much for you younger chillins, but follow along with me. On Facebook, you see lots of notifications in your feed from your local friends, people you regularly hang out with, people who put up infuriating political arguments that you just have to rebut, or cute cat pictures that you just want to print out and snuggle with on your bed. Am I the only one? Please say I'm not the only one. And while I have thousands of friends on Facebook, hashtag popular, hashtag subtle brag, hashtag I have no clue who half these people are, I don't see most of the posts everyone is making. Why? Well, I've had a lot of those friends for a long time, most of them coming from high school and college, and although they're posting something every day, Facebook is filtering them out for me because they know I haven't engaged with those people, or more accurately, engaged with their posts for a long time. To Facebook's algorithms, this means that their stuff isn't relevant to me, doesn't interest me anymore, so it stops showing them to me. Or look at it from the other side. A few months ago, every other post was something like top 7 marriage proposals, OMG number 4 totally made me want to go divorce my husband and marry this other guy. And that's because everyone and their grandmother literally wanted to find out what sort of musical dance number, ice sculpture thing this veritable King of Hearts had done to lock down that number 4 position. So everyone who saw that post would click on it. Highly engaging post, more people see it, and all of a sudden my friend who posted that thing jumps to the top of my feed every day. By clicking that one article, I told Facebook that my close friend was posting content I was interested in, and they took it as their chance to open the floodgates and show me all of her stuff. At least until I stopped engaging with her endless flow of selfies and not so subtle cries for attention. And although that's a lot about Facebook, from what I found, YouTube works the same way. Just replace the word friend with subscriber. Call it what you will though, we're still totally friends. Theorists in the house, what? Anyway, if you click on every Game Theorist video, like you should, our notifications will appear at the top of your feeds when we have a new video. Bonus points if you like and comment. You're telling YouTube this is a channel you're very interested in. But if you only click on the show Digressing and Side Questing, which uploads like once a year at this point, since I keep the show's host Ronnie prisoner in my edit bay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I know it's a joke. But don't do that. Don't say that. You know.
A long time will pass between uploads that interest you, and by the time Ronnie escapes his shackles and pumps out a new video a year from now, you're not gonna see it. Too much time will have passed, and YouTube will have decided that you no longer want to see our uploads since you didn't click on them. You're still a subscriber, but you've become a defunct or burned out subscriber. This all makes sense, right? YouTube is like a dating service. It's their job to give people the best experience on the platform possible, and so they want to show you stuff that's most interesting and engaging for you. Visibility on the homepage is limited, so they want to only deliver the stuff that's got a high probability of getting you to click. It's a pretty smart solution to the problem of so much stuff being uploaded to YouTube every day.
I bet you're being naughty.
I mean, it certainly makes it hard for us creators because it basically forces us to constantly be creative and produce more videos. You don't get a vacation on YouTube, because once you go for more than 2 weeks without an upload, you're starting to put your channel at risk. But still, lots of websites do this filtering technique, so it's not earth-shattering stuff. But here's where the YouTube situation starts to get complicated. It's not just on a time basis, but also on a per video basis. And this is where PewDiePie's broken sub box comes in. PewDiePie produces tons of videos, at least one a day, which gets him an enormous amount of views and subscribers. But it's also really hard for subscribers to keep up. For even the most dedicated of bros, 100 minutes a week of Maya, Marxia, and fisting is a lot to watch. So they end up skipping videos, missing them, while Felix keeps working his little pink headphones off to keep them flowing out. At a certain point, between the new uploads that Pewds is pushing out and the ones that the true bro has missed or skipped, they hit a certain percentage of watched to unwatched videos, and YouTube determines that the subscriber is no longer interested in the channel's content, which results in PewDiePie's videos no longer appearing in their notifications. Here, it's not a problem of time, but a problem of engagement. Because of the amount of new content PewDiePie is producing every week, he burns through his subscribers faster. His total subscriber number stays the same, but only about 30% of that 32 million are actually seeing notifications from the Pewds. Let me illustrate with something a little closer to home. The show you're watching right now, Game Theory. You guys really love this show, and I am so grateful to every single one of you that click on each new upload. But with each episode taking around 100 hours to make, yeah, seriously, it takes 100 hours to make these things.
At least 100 hours.
It's crazy, right? I can only produce these videos so fast, even with Ronnie chained in the basement. All the other shows on the channel help me out between uploads, but they just don't get the number of clicks as this series. Which means that I need to stay constantly aware of how many culture shocks, smash histories, etc. I upload in between game theories. If I do too many, you guys won't see that next episode of GT in your feed. You'll have been burned out by the YouTube algorithm. Even within game theory, for every few episodes I do on mobile games, indie games, or something more obscure, I make sure to keep everything balanced with some big games, Nintendo titles, since those are the ones that everyone can relate to and will check out. I've structured the release schedule on this channel in such a way that we can try new and different things, but also try to make sure that there's enough for everyone so that you stay an active subscriber rather than a burned out one.
And I respect their planning. It really educates a lot of the later up followers, YouTubers, to learn from it. Thank you so much, my pet. Thank you.
Thus, the mystery of the sub box is solved. Is it a perfect system? No, certainly not. But put yourself in YouTube's shoes. With what, 1,000 hours of video uploaded every 60 minutes or something ridiculous like that? And lots of viewers subscribe to lots of channels? They need some way to determine what you'll like and what you won't. And as evidenced by the number of people who use this site, they must be doing something really well. But there's an underlying message here that gets really scary. The subscription box, broken or no, is a real problem. Right now, YouTube's algorithms are optimized to drive increased watch time, and that's great, but what if their priority shifts? What if they want to start promoting videos that don't get watch time, but instead get the most advertising dollars? I mean, can you blame them? At the end of the day, they are a company that wants to make money, but what that would mean is that the PewDiePies and Game Theorists of the world would start to get fewer views, and would be replaced by the Jimmy Kimmels and Ellen DeGeneres's, because let's face it, for as awesome as Felix and I may be, we're not on TV. Well, one of us isn't at least. But you know what I mean. Advertisers want star power and will pay more to get promoted in front of videos featuring people they've heard of. And although you've all heard of me, which is unbelievably flattering, I don't think the president of NBC has. But then all of a sudden, the audience us YouTube creators have worked to build disappears. And our life and the lives of those people we work with fundamentally change. And get this isn't a hypothetical situation. It's happened once before. In 2012, when YouTube switched from a view-based algorithm to a retention-based one. Check out my last video on the subject here for more details. Channels that were getting 10, 15, 20 million views a month dropped to 3 to 5 overnight. Call it what you will, broken sub box, subscriber burn, whatever. But at the end of the day, we all assume that once you have a subscriber, a dedicated audience member on YouTube who has said they like your content, you keep them. That person is your fan until they get bored of you, or you say something about Mario that irrationally offends them and they unsub or whatever. But that's far from the truth. Small tweaks to the system can have huge ramifications on the biggest, most popular creators, and that's scary, especially if you're trying to do YouTube for a living.
It's scary, especially, that's true. It's very scary, especially if you're trying to do YouTube as a living.
trying to help out other creators as part of a team. And that is the true way YouTube is broken. We just want to make more cool new content for you guys, but it's a huge risk when algorithm changes result in viewership graphs like this. And that's the sad thing that we all have to remember at the end of the day. The website's name may be YouTube, but in all honesty, it's still their tube. But hey, that's just a theory. A theory about something MatPat is interested in. Thanks for watching.
I'm also interested in it, alright.
For what it's worth, you should subscribe. Maybe you'll see my videos for a few weeks. That'd be nifty, right? And if you happen to click on a bunch and I manage my programming just right, maybe we'll all get lucky and you won't get burned out of my notifications. So let's roll the dice together. Nuzzle that subscribe button, please. But if you're already subscribed, or not the type to click the subscribe button in the first place, answer me this question. I'm curious. Outside of things like sports and video games, would you say that YouTube is your primary source of entertainment? Like, do you watch more YouTube than you do things like watch TV or movies, read...
Oh! The steady decline of television is just there. We knew it, we know it. Back then, it was just a myth. Back then, it was just theory. Right as a fact. In 2021. And it will continue down. It will continue.
Books? Reading books, that's funny. Click on yes if you know the YouTube community like the back of your hand, and click on no if you're still looking forward to that weekly episode of Big Bang Theory. No judgment here, I'm just...
Oh, Big Bang Theory, it ended. Ah, gosh. At least the main series ended.
Curious. Alright guys, I think that's about it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll see my next upload in your notification feeds.
How do they do it? Alright, thank you so much. Alright, thank you so much for watching my this video. If you do like this video, please consider to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as you see, please subscribe, please. Alright. And comment down below if you have anything to share with us. Thank you so much. The video that I just reacted to is a video from the YouTube channel, the Game Theorists. Their videos are amazing. Just saying, watch them, just support them. Their videos are awesome. And as always, oh wait, it's not as always, this time special. That's just a theory. A theory in which I am interested in, and I hope that you are interested in as well. Yeah! Thanks for watching.